Kaiser Permanente has issued out a warning to its members about the potential health risks of meatless meat. We'll have more on that story for you coming up next. The Sacramento Zoo has outgrown the location it's called home for decades. The zoo director says in order for it to attract more animals and give the animals that are here a better quality of life, it needs to move to a bigger location. Dozens of people had to spend the night at Sacramento International Airport. Their flight was delayed 13 hours after their plane hit birds. The plane had to make an emergency landing. Airport officials tell us the Delta flight had just taken off for Salt Lake City around 7 last night when it hit the birds. There were 65 people on board, but we're told no one was hurt. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here on the Travis Air Force Base, where military families were able to visit Santa and see the Christmas tree being lit. The community of Davis came together today to help the fire department and the police department hand out toys to kids for the holidays. Thousands of people flock to Apple Hill every year for its beautiful scenery. And although that has been good for local businesses, the rise in visitors has been a nuisance for residents.
It's a residential area, it's not an alternate 50, and it's kind of turning into that. And this is not what the residents moved here for.
This is a problem that Placerville has been trying to address with different solutions, according to Vice Mayor Michael Saragosa.
So what we're looking at right now are sort of all of the above equations. So that could be, it could be speed bumps, it could be one-way traffic during the weekends, it could be more signage.
Some growers in the area have also come together to create different solutions.
So as a committee, we banded together, several of the growers of us represented the Apple Hill Growers Association, and we've met with the county, we've met with the Sheriff's Department, we've met with Caltrans and representatives in order to try and figure out how to make traffic flow a little better.
But some Placerville residents don't believe these diversions are working at all. In fact, they have seen traffic increase within the past year.
None of the diversions they're trying to do is working. They tried, was it last year, they tried busing. It didn't make a difference here at all.
Still, residents continue to urge city officials to try different solutions.
So we just want the city to work with us and look at some of the newer designs. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of engineering solutions, and we aren't the only community that has this problem.
The president of the Oakland City Council has an idea to house up to 1,000 homeless people on a cruise ship. But the Oakland Port District says the plan wouldn't work. For Dr. Eunice Yu, this machine meant being able to spend more time with her dog Linus. After the first Capitol Christmas tree had a crack in it, it has now been replaced. The next step, adding the Christmas decorations. The city of Sacramento is one step closer to having a Major League Soccer team after the city approved a $27 million budget. For decades, a UC Davis professor collected antique toys from all over the world, but tomorrow he plans on selling them all to the public. Dozens of people gathered in Rockland tonight to sing Christmas songs to one special resident who has been decorating his house with Christmas lights for the past 25 years.
The gentleman who lives here is not doing well. For the last 25 years, his house has been kind of the Griswold house on this block, and he loves nothing more than having people come out and enjoy his Christmas lights.
After Ron Lynn was diagnosed with cancer, his kids decided to surprise him by having people gather together and sing Christmas songs to him.
All the way, oh what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Visitors also brought Lynn some of his favorite treats.
I heard you like me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, that's them.
I think something about this might be his last Christmas, and I think that's a shame, so I want to come out here and show him some respect.
Most people did not know Lynn personally, but had heard his story on the KNCI radio station.
Just to be able to kind of be a presence and kind of be the good and to get out there just kind of fills your heart and gives you just great memories and great feelings. So
Lynn's children say he decorates his house with Christmas lights every year just to watch people pass by and see the smile on their face.
I saw Sacramento become a community, a real community. I didn't know that this kind of compassion existed, but it does. And people are good people.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
We're here for you guys. Like, if you guys need anything, don't hesitate to ask for help. The community's with you.
This whole response over the last week has made this Christmas the best Christmas I've ever experienced in 62 years. It's been absolutely great.